Oh yeah, folks, I forgot this one. Whoa, this is one of the prettiest ones we got here. This is our AKI Custom Hubertus. This is custom made. It's got mother of pearl, abalone, and maple burl right there, and then gold rivets. That's a nice filing. Got a little snap to it. A little custom work on there. This one cost me a pretty penny. So that's what we got. Forgot to add that one on the end. We'll add it on the end. Try editing something. Anyway, that sounds good to me. Thank you. Alright, folks. Well, it's Grandpa Gary somewhere down here. Charging up my JVC Enviro with the 30 gigabyte hard drive, and I got nothing much else to do, so I thought I'd start looking through my bucket of knives and see what I can do, since I bought a bunch of them. Here's about my favorite one. This is my buck that I just bought recently. It's a new 112. Now, I hope you can see it in there. I think it's looking okay. Maybe I should plan this a lot better. We'll see what that looks like. Okay. Yeah, there you are. You're in the picture. Get this silly looking mouse out of the way, huh? Yeah, that's kind of it. What happens up there? Does it want to focus up close? No. Well, this is kind of a test anyway. Let's see what it looks like. And of course you got the lock back on this one. Goes in the belt sheath. Here's another cool knife. This one I got in England when I was a kid. It's a Queen bird and trout knife. And the handle was stag handle, and it got all eaten up by bugs. It's from 1957 when I found it in a stump on a road in England. It's kind of my King Arthur moment. And I had my buddy Chris, I had him fixed up with rosewood handles, and he got star rivets on it. It's really pretty. But I guess you can't see it real good on this camera yet. Well, we'll see. We'll see what we can do with it. This is just practice, folks. Just practice for me to play with. Oh, here's one. This is a nice one here. ACA Campanile. See? Campanile. Comes in a box. Pretty nifty. Let's see, when they show them off, they go kind of like this, and like this, and something about like this. See, it's got nice down the center there. And they go like so. Yeah. And then I guess this is kind of cool. Works pretty quick. You go like so. See? Yeah, that was pretty neat. I forget how much I paid for that one. See if we can get more light on this. Get a little backlighting. There's another one. Here's one of the first knives I bought online on Grindworks. It really looks cool. Part of a bunch I got like on there, but see what happens? Not much yet. You gotta pull it out like that. Then it'll work. But see, that didn't work good. So, I don't know, I'll take it apart. It's got little screws in there. Screw job, yeah, this is a screw job. Then they make them small. Then they make them little, like this one. This one's pretty neat. I had about 3 of them. 3 or 4 of them. A couple of them, I don't know, one guy doesn't tell me it doesn't work anymore, but 2 of them don't work. This one seems to be... I have a special use for that. Where I want a real sharp point for something. And, there we got a whole bucket. Who pops up first? Wow, look at this one. Isn't that pretty? This is called the Hubertus Guardian. Look at that. You got fine metal with it working. Well, it's got a little bit of spacing here. A little space right there. I think it. That's alright. I'm not going to complain. Blade's pretty well centered. Nice stag. I think that's stag antler of some sort. And well, you know, molded right there and there. It's a swing guard. It says Guardian on there somewhere. Can you see it? Right there, Guardian Hubertus. Maybe that etching's kind of hard to see. And then this, you push it like that, close it like that. Pretty neat, eh? What we got here? Oh, here's another lever lock. I like lever locks. I kind of didn't go for the stilettos anymore, but whoops. Neat to work this one a bit. I don't know, can you see the Damascus steel in the blade? The Damascus pattern there? I don't know, but well, you can almost see it. This one's a little stiffer. Hasn't been used much at all. Kind of cool. Oh, here's one of my oldest knives old knives I've had. I don't remember how I got a hold of it, but it's a manual. It's a case. They were worth about $100 on them, I noticed online. It's a swing guard. I like swing. Probably why I like swing guards, because this is a nice case. Cheetah. They call this a cheetah. You know, and it's got just well, let's see, just a smidgen of wobble, just a little bit of this way too, but not much. Yeah, I found that here at the house. I'm gonna use this old Maglite case for it. Oh, here's one a buddy of mine in the meetings gave me. He's a retired cop. John Deere. just a utility knife. It's will cut. Feels kind of sharp. I haven't sharpened it more. Yeah, it's from China. It's just a cheap knife. It'll lock back. Could be an everyday carry. I don't know. Oh, I see something with Pearl-X. Yeah, there's a Pearl-X. We call this the eagle or bird head. See the bird head right there? There's a lock. See, the lock works good. It's a little off center. See that? See that there? It's a little off center. But still a pretty knife. I like it. Reminds me of one I had as a kid. It wasn't a switchblade though. Nice, eh? That's pretty. And then that too is a lock back. Go for different kind of locking mechanisms. Deployment. Oh, here's good old deer foot. This one's from, I think, Japan. See that? Looks like a deer foot. This got a plastic. And it's really pretty well made. It even got a bit of patina on it. That lets you know it's old. And that's pretty nice. Still got a polish to it. Pretty thin blade too. That'd be a good cutter. Yes, it will cut. We're not going to hold that in any kind of fruity manner. We're just going to put it like so. There's oh boy. Yeah, here's another one. Another lock back. Oops, that one needs a little oil too. Inox, it says on it. This one's alright, except it's got a little bit of, got dented right there on the blade. I don't know if you can see it. See it maybe right there? That one's got to get worked in a little bit too, get it so it opens quicker, better. And kind of got to make it close too. That's okay. We got some that work better than others. Now here's a real deer foot. My buddy told me that's not a deer, that's a fawn. Well, okay. It's been worn too. It's been used. It's a manual deer foot. It's got a little snap to it. Doesn't have a half stop though. But probably been used, you know. And this thing closes, boy, it's tight too. You gotta push that way up and break it over. Gotta do it with authority. What's this one? Oh, here's an old timer. Yep, I just decided to go buy this one. I've been sober long enough. I can have it again. We had an issue about 24 years ago. My daughter's wedding. This is, boy, that's a tight one too. It's brand new. Nice old timer. What do they call it? T94OT. Maybe that's a Scientology knife. Who knows? OT, wow. It's a block here. See that right there? It says press. There we go. Hasn't been used at all. Well, here's another one. Oh, another buddy of mine. Used to give him a ride to meat and give me that knife. Had the hunting camp up north in Norway, Michigan. And this is another, it's not a frame lock. I forgot what they call it now, but this was locked like that. Here's one of my nicer ones too. I like this one. This has got that Pearl X. Cracked ice, they call it. See that? Call it cracked ice. This is a Frank Beltrame. That's got some kick to it, folks. See? Frank B. Italy. That's worth a few bucks. And then this one, you gotta click it right there. That's a bolster lock, see? See that again? Kind of cool, eh? Oh, here's one that we like. These are Russian prison knives. They make them, well, they're all kind of different. You know, the prisoners make them, I guess, when they get out or when they're in there and they sell them for them, or I don't know. I don't understand the Russian prison system or their economy. I know when you push this button, out snaps a dagger, and I don't think I'm allowed to carry that on the street. But you know, it's not too dull. I mean, it's not too sharp. I don't think, and if you notice, it's just a little off to the side here. That's alright. It's a, you know, one of a kind, I think. Then you press this one, and the blade falls. You don't have to worry about it cutting you because it's not sharp. I think it's meant to be a very fancy shiv. Oh wow, here's one of our old favorites. Remember having these when you were a kid? Well, we didn't get these. We had the plain old manual toothpicks. Imperial. See, this one works. Looks good. Hope it opens good. There we go. That's pretty neat, huh? Another one of those, if you just drop it, it closes. Button close. Button open. Oops. Button. You got to catch it just right, and it'll stay open. It's pretty sensitive. If you leave it open too long, it drops. But if you catch it just, see there, you can get it right. Oops. Yeah, you know. Anyway, that was kind of neat. I like it. That's why I bought it. Oh, wow, what do we got here in this? Oh, that's a box. Oh, here's another one. Here's a cool. Another one of these stilettos. This one, I like this one. This one works. Their medium-sized one stays working. That's kind of cool, too. I mean, that's not good for much. You can't cut a pancake with it or a waffle. But, you know, it's more for entertainment. This one you can do it with one hand. Yeah, I got that one. And I got this one too. This one's fancier. Cool, eh? Gold plated. I've seen other gold plated knives. They're more of a, you know, fantasy, well, entertainment, let's say. I want to show off something. And, oh boy, here's another Hubertus. I'm going to keep getting Hubertus. This is the larger, this is what they call a crisp blade. See? There's different types of blades. So this one's got a crisp. One had a dagger. There's the buck that had that, it's special. You know, this one's okay. We can go like so. It's not real sharp either. You don't sharpen the outside. You know, I don't know why they make them like this. They're really... Oh well. Anyway. Yeah, oh, here's another old timer I found online. I think it was like $40 or something. It's got a few blades to it. You know, almost got some snap. This blade here, yeah, it's got a little more pop to it. Got some snap there, snaps there, eh? And this one too, I think. That's kind of small, so I mean soft, but it closes tight. That's pretty A, B, C, D, A, B. And there's another cute little knife. A buddy of mine who gave me. Guy from Puerto Rico. This, I believe, is a collector's Winchester. It's got a little lock right there. What else we got here? There's one more somewhere. Yeah, this weird thing. Cop buddy of mine gave me this. He just think if they open it, there we go. Yeah, that's got a frame lock to it. You have to push that in. Well, I think, there we go, yeah. That's ingenious. Alright. You call it good, eh? That's Grandpa Gary's knife collection. Minus the machetes and chainsaws and pole saws and whatever else sharp we got in the house. Later, let's take this put this in the computer and see if we can make it upload somewhere.